Hey, welcome everybody. I am Michael. We're going to be doing our mask game today. My pronouns are he, him. I am the MC. You want to go down the list? I'm on that list so I know where to put myself in the actual up-down order on Zoom. And I did not interrupt anyone. The last person to go. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Talk again. I think we're having the same problem we had. I had that set up. Okay, do me a favor. Say something.
Hi, I'm talking now.
All right, let's go through and do those introductions for y'all again because things were working earlier, sound-wise, and now I have them working again. So I am sorry. Let us. Mine came through. Y'all's didn't. I apologize.
Okay.
Goofed. You goofed.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm Mo, they, she pronouns. I'm playing Isa, aka Obsidian, she, they pronouns.
Hello, I am Kirby. I use he, they pronouns. Forgot that the first time. And I am playing Ivy, they, she pronouns.
I'm Sarah, she, her pronouns. I am playing Zaylin, they, them pronouns.
I am Nessa. I'm playing Marrow or Rosalind, she, her for both.
I'm going to pop in and interrupt just to be a dick because I didn't do it the first time. Go ahead and go.
All right. Hi, I'm Steve, he, him. Also play Johnny Styles, aka Wildfire, he, him as well.
All right. Do we want to do a recap of what happened in the last session?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Would like
I have.
Please, because I wasn't here.
Alrighty. So Marrow got up on her high horse about how she would never, ever fuck up, and then immediately fucked up incredibly hard and exploded a man with kind of a kamikaze of bone shards.
Oh.
Which is apparently something she does. She was all about how, I mean, granted, she didn't know that, but about how you and Johnny and Issa to a lesser extent and Zaylin had gone off and, beaten people up and snuck into things and then just exploded, man.
Marrow did not explode the person. Marrow exploded onto the.
Yeah, but I shrapneled him. I bone shrapneled him with my bones. Also,
Clip that, please.
hurt some cars as well, and accidentally traumatized my little sister. Whoops-a-daisy. And then ran off into the night covered in blood. Zaylin did good stranger danger. A pizza guy in a coat came
wait, hold
up.
on. You missed the most important part.
Yes.
They're all getting high together.
That came
Before,
after.
No, that became before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Johnny and Issa met up and got high together. Zaylin did good stranger danger. And when a pizza guy, when they did not order a pizza, came up in a coat, was like, and got out of there, which was a good move. Then went to go hang out with Johnny and Obsidian. And I think also got high. And even though I suggested it many times, did not eat a joint like a sandwich, which I still think would be very hilarious. Zaylin also apparently can get high, so that's good to know for later.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think around that point, Marrow crawled into the window covered in blood, which was, a fun experience to have while high. And then we all actually ordered pizza. Pizza guy seemed great. He accidentally, and then a bunch of random fuckos showed up and tried to take Zaylin away. One of them being this Doctor Who knockoff looking motherfucker, along with
What was his name? Elijah Intrepid with eyes.
Elijah, who spells his name incorrectly, and his, if we're being honest, way too hot for him girlfriend with a green sword who can do portal stuff.
La Asada. Asada, I think their name was.
Asada. And
Espada.
Espada.
Asada?
Yeah,
Espada?
it's in NPCs.
Ah,
All the way to the
Espada,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I messed her.
Green gal and Doctor Who Jr. show up, as well as some like paramilitary guys who they'd hired. They fuck us up. We tell Zaylin to run.
The Super Busters.
Super Busters. Gross name. We did make fun of them for that. Don't worry. Zaylin runs, accidentally gets caught by Sword and knock off Doctor Who.
And biopsied.
Oh yeah, and gets biopsied. Apparently their blood is black, which is on purpose. And then we captured one of those paramilitary dudes, shook him down, and then had a sleepover, I believe.
What the fuck?
And we texted you like, "Hey, where are you?" And apparently your phone was off and you were crying and like watching porn.
We asked if Ivy had done anything stupid.
Because we'd all done something stupid.
Yeah, all of us. Zaylin also snuck back into Blake Industries and destroyed a computer bank. And I admitted it shortly afterward to my friends. But that's when we got high.
So you guys did a whole campaign's worth of entertainment last week without me. That's cool. That's real cool.
Yeah, we did try to reach out, but you were in your field. So Ivy was like, "Oh, I can't. I'm too sad."
There was a point where I'm like, this could be just the group gets together and gets high session. But at one point, we'll make some stuff happen. That's when you go, okay, I'm going to get a couple of these people into the same room, and then let's see what happens.
Oh, and the reason why we got spotted is because pizza guy came in, like the actual pizza guy that we ordered pizza from, and everybody was spotted. So
y'all just sitting in the living room when the pizza guy comes in.
Johnny and I were in our
If we would have
uniforms.
disguised ourselves, we would have been fine. But
Yeah,
no, I'm in uniform. Marrow's got
I'm
the
an
bag.
alien.
I was in pajamas and I was also turned away like this. I mean, who's this even?
But yeah, Johnny in full costume and Zaylin being an alien. Like, it's obvious that it's the elementals.
Which the pizza guy did not mean to rat us out. He just texted his friend like, "You won't believe, that guy from the news, Johnny, who's so incredible. I just saw him." And then knock off Doctor Who Jr. apparently can just like see all text messages or some.
And there was some emotional communication between Issa and Johnny, and basically having a therapy session. It was productive.
Also, Issa kicked ass in pajamas and a messy bun and barefoot.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is why you're the leader.
I can't believe you all think she's still the leader. That's fascinating.
Yes.
So when does Ivy actually get the text? Did you do anything stupid? I think we said.
When was that sent?
At
2
11.
a.m.? Oh no, 11.
Oh, between 11 and 2 a.m. Okay, we got a good window there.
Somewhere in there.
So there was a lot going on that I was unaware of. I think that I'm just gonna be Ivy last week. And just be super moody and upset about everything that was happening in their life and the whole situation with the bank robber and like failing to stop him. I think Ivy just like turned their phone off and went home and just like was watching scary movies until like 3 a.m. and then passed out, like bruised and beat up, and probably got the text the next morning, like at like 11 o'clock when she wakes up and turns her phone on.
Did she also skip school?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Oh
cool.
yeah, we all skipped school. It was like
We're
3
all-
or 4 in the morning.
We're like,
I'm not-
are we going to school? We're like, no. We're like, okay.
So where are you?
Marrow is going to school.
Where are you in your timeline? Are you waking up now with me, or did you already play this next day?
We haven't played next day
No,
yet.
no.
No, that's where we
Literally, it was just
that
like,
evening.
basically from what happened when y'all met the Omegas, we haven't gotten to the next morning yet.
Okay, cool. That's good. Excellent. Okay, yeah. So that's what I kind of think. Like, Ivy is unaware that any of this happened and wakes up at like 11 o'clock, like sprawled out in bed, and then rolls over and like almost like begrudgingly turns her phone on and like looks and sees, what does the text say? Did you do anything stupid tonight?
Yeah.
And it's from me. It's from me.
It's from Zayland. Okay. Is it in a group message or just from you privately?
Group message, probably.
Okay. I think they'll look at the text and then just like do one of these and be like, no, and then hit send.
Are any of you up at this point?
I am. I don't want to
it's
keep
11,
separating,
yeah.
but I have the secret identity. I have to go to school. My aunt will be so fucking pissed.
Yeah.
So when you went to bed, did you like lock the door to the bedroom so like no one could see like you take off your mask?
I guess I just put a pill. I kept the mask on first of all, and then put like a pillow over my face. I'm only gonna be asleep. It's like 4 a.m., so I'm only gonna be asleep for like an hour at best. So God willing, none of you try to. I think I'd like drink a cup of coffee and then go to sleep. Take a coffee nap.
Oh, I love coffee naps. Those are so good.
Oh, coffee naps rock.
Didn't
Mhm.
you say that Marrow texted Ivy last night as well to say that Ivy needed to cover for you?
That's only if my aunt asks, like, whose house
Okay.
am I at. I can't say like Jessica, because Jessica and I are great friends. She comes to the juice bar, I give her the discount, but like, unless I have to come up with like a whole story about like a boy or something. And Ivy just found out who I am in real life anyway, so I might as well use this to my advantage. If anyone asks, I was at your house. No one will ask though.
Ivy's gonna follow that no up with, why did you?
I think East. Well, and since it's like at 11, I think East is probably up at 10, and is digging through the apartment trying to figure out like where the food is because apparently Johnny has like nothing but frozen. And she's like, son of a
No,
bitch. She's like,
he doesn't even have frozen food.
Oh
There's
my God.
nothing. Like
You
you might find a stale piece of bread, and that is about it.
Oh, wait, did you all went back to
Just one.
Johnny's?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where
right,
we had the interrogation.
Because we
that's
got
right.
compromised with
Yep.
the. I mean, we're fine, but also we were compromised at the other place.
Yeah, so I
Mm.
guess Issa orders
Grubhub.
Grubhub or like I don't want to say Starbucks. What's a good like alternative name? for
Panera.
Starbucks?
An alternate name for Starbucks?
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Dumb
Dunkin'.
Starbucks.
Dunkin'.
Was it Caribou Coffee?
Oh, Caribou is really good.
Mm.
Is that a local one?
What about Dietz?
And Watson.
It's like Pete's, but with the D.
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
Hey, if we want, I'm sorry. Are we
Oh,
talking
Cologne.
about?
It has to be a Cologne parody. A
Oh,
Cologne
let's do
parody.
Grindcore House. That's a real coffee shop. It's an anarchist coffee shop in Philly that I used to go to
Nice.
like, almost every day.
How are
Yes.
the pastries?
Vegan and delicious.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, there's a vegan pastry shop in town called Zucchini Kills.
Mm.
It's
Ooh.
based off the band Bikini Kills. Yeah.
So we'll just make a note of it. What was the name of that place? Grindcore House?
Grindcore
Grindcore
House.
House. Yeah, we'll just do
Yes.
some free advertising for the world's best coffee shop.
Got to shop small, shop local.
Smells like BO in there, but it is awesome.
It's a coffee shop. Why does it smell like BO?
Because there's a bunch of
happens.
fucking like
Hippies.
crust punks that like frequent the place.
That's fair. That's
The
fair.
smell gets into the wood after a while.
Oh yeah. Oh, it does. They have a great free library in the back if you ever come to Philly and you want to read some anarchist
Ooh.
literature.
Send me the
Neat.
deets later when I go to Phillies. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm going to
it's a
Philly in
great spot.
December. Yeah.
Yeah. I respond back to
Oh.
the text message in the middle of class. I exploded a man. End stop.
I think Ivy's immediately gonna just like. Actually, you know what? I gotta remember Ivy's a teenager. I think Ivy's gonna send a GIF back in the group chat of just the. I think.
A minion smoking weed.
Yeah, no, I think that I think that this long sleep and solo time did them some good. So I think that she's probably feeling a little better. And hearing that, she's gonna send the Tim and Eric GIF back to you when he's talking about the universe, and he goes,
Yeah, the classic.
"Yeah,
Mhm.
How many of you have seen Tim and Eric?
Yeah.
The crack. You remember the crackers and snacks thing on their anniversary, like the 20th anniversary of the show?
I don't know that."
Okay.
No,
Taylor, a
Mm-mm.
friend of mine laughed so hard I got to use it. I got to tell him to use it in a play that I was directing him in. I'm like, I need you to laugh one half crackers and snacks.
Tim and Eric
He goes,
is so good.
Real estate.
all right.
Mm.
So yeah, I'll send that back, and then probably like follow it up like a few seconds later with like, "Wait, are you serious?"
Radio silence.
And then I'm just gonna be like, "Okay, I think we're gonna need to meet up because I need to hear this story." And then I think I'm gonna text Issa privately and be like, "Did you talk to Johnny at all last night?"
Yeah, actually, Issa, when you text her, this is like 11, right?
Like 11 in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Issa's been up, just got coffee, like ordered in for the crew because I don't know where the rest anybody else is. And is like sitting on the counter like crisscross applesauce just because no rules, baby. And she's like, "Yeah, I did. What's up?"
I still can't believe that he was acting like that in the gym.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't actually think he didn't mean to say it like that, honestly. He was trying to be supportive of you, but he just doesn't know how to word right. He was It's true. Is she wrong?
No, I just love the way you worded that. Made me laugh.
He doesn't know how to word right.
He's I think she's gonna be like, if you just between us, FYI, he's a little socially awkward when it comes
Yeah.
to actual social interactions.
I'm gonna text back like immediately as soon as it says red. You're gonna get back. Yeah, I know.
You're gonna
In
get
like
the,
all- in like
the
all
laughing with the
caps.
sweat emoji.
Yeah, in like all caps with the laughing sweat emoji, like the nervous agreement.
Was it on the group text or private?
No, this is
The
this
private
is
text.
private. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like real teenagers, we just break off into private chats
Yeah.
to
To
shit
talk about.
Like everybody's on a group chat where one other person isn't on that.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
we have not
always-
we haven't gotten that far. Actually, we did with Zaylin, but aside from everyone else, we haven't gotten that far yet.
That was just a check on Zayla.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna just text back and basically be like, so he really was actually trying to defend me.
Yeah, he was.
All right.
Yeah, I talked to him. We talked about it last night, and there was a lot of shit that happened. By the way, last night, just FYI, most of us aren't at school. I don't know where Meryl went, but
Is
everybody else
Mero
was.
the only one at school?
Yeah.
Well, they don't know where I am. I'm at my
You just disappeared in the middle of the
Yeah.
night. So like,
I disappeared in the middle of the morning, and also I'm trying to. Why do I only think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? as a
Marrow
reference?
killed a guy with a trident. Made of bones.
I kept kept
What is
trying
that
to
a
put people in
reference
the bone
to? That
cage.
sounds so familiar.
Anchorman.
It's from Anchorman.
Oh my god, right.
And she kept trying to put people in the bone cage, the very wet bone cage.
I'm gonna put you in the bone cage. I'm like,
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Issa texts back. She's like, a lot happened. We were at my house. Now we're at Johnny's. Because it's better to tell you in person. Did you go to school?
No, I'm staying home.
You wanna come over to Johnny's?
Yeah, I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then I text over to the group and I say, and I send the Anchorman GIF. Britt killed a guy, but then write marrow with an arrow up. And then I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna head over to Johnny's house.
Is Johnny or Zaylin up yet?
I'm gonna think like as soon as Johnny smells coffee, he's just gonna come out and be like, I didn't know I had coffee here.
You didn't.
Oh.
I had to order it. Also, I don't know your coffee orders yet, so I just got generic coffees that have like tons of creamer and sugar.
Perfect.
But what is your favorite coffee? And she like opens up a phone app on her phone to like get his coffee order, so she has a future reference.
Coca-Cola.
That's not a coffee.
Exactly. He like takes one and like, starts to sip. He's like, love coffee.
She makes a note like
cannot
not
do
coffee.
He is so unaware.
I think that Zaylen's probably been up for a couple hours, but they were scared to leave their room, so they're waiting for her to hear voices, then they come out.
oh, it's like when you're at a family's house, you don't know that much about.
Yes,
It's like,
exactly. It's like I hear voices and I come out. Hi.
Hi, got some coffee and some breakfast if you want some.
Awesome coffee.
What kind of coffee do you like? And she's like, open up the phone app, and she's like, begrudgingly put Coca-Cola for Johnny's coffee.
Large Americano, 7 shots of espresso, 3 raw sugar, light soy milk.
That's a lot.
And she's just like, okay.
I saw
Yeah.
I was at Dunkin' Donuts the other morning, IRL, not in this game, and there was a person that ordered a small iced coffee with 7 creams and 9 sugars, and I literally almost vomited listening to her order.
Oh, you ran into
That's
my
how my
sister.
mother orders coffee. That is my
Oh
mother
my
orders.
God.
I grew up thinking my mom liked coffee. No, she likes coffee flavored milk.
I was
She likes
like,
amaretto
what the
creamer with a little like hint of coffee in it.
That
Oh my
was me
God.
growing up.
Oh my God.
honestly.
I can't. Anyway,
I-
side note. It's the opposite of Zaylen.
That's actually my real coffee order. Only my real coffee order is slightly less caffeinated than that.
I can't do hot drinks.
That's
And
why
I-
it's always ice, baby.
And I do not like the taste of coffee.
I will sip
Oh.
that thing for hours. I
Well,
love
this
it.
was a
It's
fun
the best.
campaign. I guess I'll head out.
We talked about a lot during session 0, but not your non-coffee drinking ass self.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add that to the
Line.
line nails and
Oh,
It's my
I
X card.
can't stand coffee either. Oh,
and then like he's like, do you like tea at least, or
to Johnny?
yeah,
Some.
like what?
Monster
Something sweet
Energy
The green one.
Matcha?
No, the green one, green tea.
Oh, just plain green tea. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And she adds a little note to that.
Anyway, good morning, Zaylin. How are you?
Okay.
How's your back?
It doesn't hurt anymore. It's mostly healed.
Yeah, I was like, can we say just to...
Yeah, I pull it up and there's like the faintest of scars and probably like a little bit of dry blood, but it's healed up.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you saw the text that Ivy's coming over. I just texted her.
Cool.
I haven't looked at my phone yet, so
Yeah.
no.
they were texting me earlier, and I was like, "There's a lot I need to say, and I don't want to say it over text because apparently, what the fuck, can read our text or something."
Yeah.
Blake Industries.
Nope.
Doctor Who.
No.
The
Yeah.
the jerk one
Eli-
that did that to you.
Elijah.
Elijah.
And
Yeah, that dickwad.
Intrepid.
I'm not naming his name. He doesn't deserve to be named.
I'm just curious how we're gonna find a guy that we didn't even know existed and kick his ass.
I don't think he's coming back. I think
Well,
he just got what he needed, and that's it.
But what if he wants another sample? Like, what if it's not enough for him?
I don't even know why he wants me.
You're from the Rift. He's going back to the Rift. Is that what he said? Right?
All this sounds like you're gonna get a "you up" text from him. Nobody
Honestly,
wants me.
he was hot.
Like
He
you're
was
from the Rift,
super
he's
hot.
from the Rift. You know,
Was he?
you're in a
Tell
new
me
place.
more.
Look at NPCs. Look at NPCs.
Goodness, I'm about to look at all the NPCs. Where they at, baby?
He's
He's-
all the way to the right, all the way at the bottom.
Oh,
He's like, I'm Dr. Indiana Who.
excuse me,
I know, right, Daddy?
Right?
Sorry, Daddy.
Daddy. Sorry, Daddy.
I
Sorry,
will
Daddy.
reiterate. I will reiterate from last week that pathetic goatee disqualifies him from father.
That's a beard.
That is a full
Beard.
Nessa.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
a
go
beard.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and say that that qualifies as a beard, in my opinion.
Mm.
Mainly because he's really cute.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like Nathan Fillion and Nathaniel Drake
Mhm.
from
Michael,
This-
zoom in. It's hard to
Uncharted.
see.
Okay, what
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the soul patch?
Enhance.
Do we have?
Yeah, enhance target.
Enhance.
I don't think we're gonna
Are we
see
all
more.
just like horny horny
We're
role players at this
teenagers.
point?
We're
Like,
Uh,
no, I'm talking about in real
I was
life.
supposed to say, we're teenagers, and we have the minds of teenagers as
Look.
adults.
Look, I just appreciate people's aesthetics here. That's all.
I
Oh,
made
man.
an exception for Solace, which I feel like was in our right thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want a Chris Angel freak show wannabe. Like,
okay,
I mean, it
the
wasn't-
power.
It's
I didn't
nothing but the
hate
real
it.
thing for you.
I didn't hate it.
He was reaching inside of people, literally, to touch their emotions.
I
What's
don't like
more
that.
attractive than that?
that's not attractive at all.
I want a man to reach inside of me.
Soul Patch Doctor Who does nothing.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Uh,
What are we doing? Are we?
Oh,
Also,
God.
Elijah's
What
spelled
game is this
wrong.
again?
No, that's not supposed to be spelled.
It's called NPC Simulator 4000.
Okay.
My lord. Okay.
All right.
He
Where are we?
He left.
In Johnny's apartment.
I
Okay,
picked
yeah.
up the note that Elijah. I brought the note out that Elijah left in my room last night. He left this.
Ugh, gross.
And Issa takes it and like reads it like. So he knows you're staying here then.
At this point, I don't think that we can do anything because if he wants us, he can get to us, and I don't know how to stop him. We don't even know who he is, but he says he got what he needed. So
This is not cool. So you're telling me this guy was in my house? How
Yeah.
do people get into my home?
he's
I
got
need a s-
portals. He's got portals, for God's sakes. He's got that green girl, the jolly green giant chicken.
And he knows how to think with the portals.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I practically jumped through it, and it was just another part of the city. They just bring you everywhere you want to go.
Yeah, you were a ways away from us when I found you. But that was a lapse of judgment on my part. You never should have left us. I think you were safer with us.
No, it was my fault because his friend said that Blake Industries was tracking her, and part of her was from the Rift, and I don't know. I thought
So
I wasn't alone. And this is the first time I haven't felt alone in a long time. Because I mean, I don't feel alone with you guys. You're my friends, but I'm different. And I know I'm different. And to have somebody make me feel less different is I I followed her just out of instinct, just
you
I'm
thought you were
sorry.
home.
I don't know. Something about the stuff he used, I recognize it, and I don't know how I recognized it. So there's something about them that is familiar, and I don't know why. And please understand, I feel home here too, but I don't know. It's like instinct, you know?
Yeah. Do you think he's from the Rift? I know he's trying to get back to it or whatever, but like,
I don't know. And who's to say it's even my rift? Who's to say there's not millions of rifts and rifts within rifts? And maybe he's going in one of those rifts. And
okay. You're thinking too far ahead. I can't. It's too early for that.
mm, sorry, I've been up
But
for a few hours, and I've just been thinking for a while.
but did he look like you? Or did
No,
he look human?
to be fair, I didn't look like me when I came out of the rift either.
Okay, that's fair.
I
I think
I
that's an
was
Ivy Knox.
Yeah, I was about to say she probably caught all the lights on her bike. So
What did you look like? While this is happening, Rosalind, who is the teacher at school that just the two of you butt heads all the time? I can't remember if we had one already for you.
I guess with me and the English teacher don't really so much butt heads because are we talking about more of an aggressive thing? Because Miss Bingham and I kind of have like a passive resistance against Miss Bingham. I'm like a wall.
I'm talking to the teacher who does not like you.
I would say I don't want to make Mr. Cahill such an asshole because he's already up Issa's ass.
what was
What?
Bingham the teacher, the lady teacher, the English one?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. I guess we could have Coach Hewitt. I feel like
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So while you were kind of there's a whistle happens. Rosalind, you on your phone while you're doing your laps?
I'm surprised he didn't call her by her last name.
I remember her
Winters.
last name.
Oh, yeah.
Winters.
Winters.
no. How can I help you, Coach Hewitt?
See, funny thing is, I just saw you with your phone while you're doing laps, texting or doing something, and when I called you on, that was your opportunity. Say something true. Take responsibility. You just
Mhm.
lied to my face.
Truth is relative.
Axe.
Takes a moment and just. You know what happens? You just take nothing seriously. Not a goddamn thing in your world.
You become a lawyer.
You become a loser. You know the amount of people I've seen just like you come through here, and I see you a couple years after this. You haven't gone anywhere because you can't take anything seriously. Make jokes every time something should be paid attention to. I've seen all those people, and I've seen what happens to them. Stand around here, they never go further than this area.
Well, to be fair, this is a pretty nice area.
Phone in your locker, and if I see it again, I'm calling home.
You got it, Coach.
And your mouth, learn to control it.
I'll try my best.
Oh,
He's trying to shift down your superior.
Let's see if that works.
And you want to
Let's see what my superior it was. What's he trying to bring up? Real quick.
your superior down, and then your mundane up. You want to resist?
I'm fine with that, actually.
Yep.
I like that. I don't need to be confident. Hup. Let's just shift those.
All right.
No, not bigger.
And are you going to be heading over to the to Johnny's place after school?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I feel bad about leaving.
We're going to do the whole time is always weird shifty in fiction, so that we don't have like all this stuff happen and then Marrow's just.
God, I wish I was there.
Yeah. All right. I think Ivy came in.
Ivy rings the bell or knocks on Johnny's door, apartment door, whatever.
Who is it?
Ivy responds, "It's me."
Come on in.
Opens the door and walks inside, and then sees the three of you drinking. Well, I guess it sees two of you drinking coffee, and sees Johnny drinking a Coke.
No, there wasn't a Coke. He's like pretending to drink a coffee to make
okay.
Isa happy.
His future order will be a Coke
I
now.
think Issa's like, there's a spare coffee. Marrow was here, but I ordered it before I realized she was gone.
Thanks. They walk over to the counter and pick up the coffee and take a sip, and then they look at Johnny, who is fake drinking coffee. And Johnny, you hate coffee, right?
I hate coffee.
She's gonna go, "You don't even like coffee."
No, I don't.
Well, I didn't know that, okay? No one was awake to tell me these things.
So, what the hell happened last night?
A lot.
Before, I got a very important question for you, Ivy. What's your coffee order? And like, Ivy, he's just gonna pull up her phone to take notes.
Just oat milk. Coffee with oat milk. That's it.
Okay, I think you said just oat milk. I was like,
Just oat milk. That's what I drink in real life.
If it was just oat milk,
no coffee.
the worst coffee orders ever. Just like, I'll take an oat milk, Diet Coke.
Let me get an ice cream.
Yeah. Do you have any of those pizza
Totino's
pretzels?
pizza rolls.
Oh, do you have any bagel bites?
I know that's not a liquid, but you can throw it in the blender if you want.
So,
If you eat it close enough out of the oven, the top of it's like a liquid that just incinerates your mouth.
oh yeah,
Go.
of course. The
There you
lava
go.
rolls, they're the best. So what the hell happened last night?
A lot. I just kind of point to Isa.
Okay, so and she's gonna like shift her spot on like the on the counter and like.
Ivy's
Take
gonna
it to
sense. Ivy's gonna sense that and kind of like back over to like one of the other counters and just kind of like lift themselves up on it and sit down.
Yeah. And like there's also like donuts and like breakfast sammies and stuff. She's like,
I have chairs and couches and
I was
stuff.
already here.
Oh, okay. As long as you're comfortable. I just want I do have furniture.
Oh, do you want to sit? We can actually go over to it if you want to go sit down.
No, it's up to you guys. I just didn't know if you realized I had furniture.
Oh, I know. I just was sitting here with the coffee and I just got comfy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like.
Continue the briefing.
Okay, so Johnny comes over. We have a conversation about like the things that happen. Because my nightly ritual is to smoke a joint before I go to bed. We shared that, and then Zaylin came over because Zaylin dealt with a unwanted pizza guy.
Unrequested pizza guy.
Yeah, so Zaylin was like,
We
"I'm
weren't
not
a
dealing-"
pizza guy.
They were not a pizza guy. We found out later. Anywho, Zaylin comes over. We're all three smoking. The mirror shows up,
Covered in blood.
covered in blood. apparently freaked out on someone.
Wait, Marrow actually killed someone? I thought that was a joke.
I don't think she actually killed anybody. I think it was just
We didn't get an actual confirmation of kill.
Oh,
that
God.
is true. We did not get that. And also was smoking with us. Then we ordered a pizza because it was like midnight at that point.
Mhm.
Something like that.
And then pizza guy comes, delivers it, and then next thing we know, as Johnny and Zaylan trying to leave, they get attacked by these like douchebags in black like gear and
The Super Busters.
Mhm.
the super busted nuts. Anyways, I don't know. Look, this coffee's not done yet, and so we had to go kick some ass. Zaylan went to go. We told Zaylan to go hide and run. Zaylan went off and ran. We were dealing with this, and then we find out Zaylan got attacked while being away from us.
Oh, we should mention that the reason we had Zaylen run is because we thought it was Blake Industries because she went there, or they went there by themselves and blew up a computer.
The fuck?
Continue,
I've-
Isa.
It was a rough night.
Yes,
How did I miss this?
we did. I think Zaylan
We
texted you.
you.
We tried.
I mean, I know. I
Yeah,
had my phone
You
off.
needed
It was-
you needed
it was a very
Ivy
long night.
time.
yeah. So, going from that, we captured one of the super busted fuckers, dragged him back to Johnny's apartment, got some info, realized they were just hired mercenary goons, hired by this guy named Elijah Intrepid, I think, to get Zaylan, and then we let him go, and then we had dinner, and then we went to bed, and that was like a 4. So yeah, we missed school today.
Damn.
Zaylin, you can explain what happened with you because I don't want to say something wrong in regards to that.
Wait, before you do, Zaylen, Johnny,
Mm.
you smoke weed?
Yes. You didn't know that?
Oh.
I don't do it all the time, only when it's offered to me. It's not like I have a dealer or anything. That's bad PR. I can't have a dealer, then they're gonna go public with it. I need other people to
that's-
get me.
That's when your dealer hits the doorbell.
Well, that's why I'm surprised because, your image, but
Weed's getting legalized everywhere. It'll be fine.
okay. Anyway, Zaylen, what were you gonna say?
This Elijah Intrepid guy, he had stuff. He had weapons that I recognized somehow from the rift. And when I ran off, I ran into a friend of his who said that she was from the rift in some aspect, and they needed my body, my stuff, my blood or something to help them get back there.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. So I don't even know if Blake Industries is after me at all. But when I broke in there, I heard chatter about the asset has been located, and they were like looking at the hex cameras. That's the computers I blew up. But I don't think it's Blake Industries necessarily, but maybe it is. I don't know. But this time it wasn't. But he says
About
they're from
that
the
point-
rift.
Let's see about that point. Marrow shows up.
Hey guys, sorry I left in the middle of the morning. You don't know this about me, but I'm actually part of a secret society called the Butchers, and I protect a heck mouth at Shadydale High School.
Ralph?
Yeah, a good old heck mouth.
So, real quick, just to remind me, who doesn't know that you are Rosalind Winters?
Everyone, and
Oh, so-
also I was going to threaten you later, by the way.
So I'm the only one that actually knows.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, Johnny will have some inklings at some point.
Eventually. He's just too dense to figure that out yet.
Mm.
I think of other people.
I think when you say that, Ivy is gonna kind of like do one of those like look around the room, like awkwardly trying to avoid eye contact because they know your secret.
And that's not the plot of a very popular Joss Whedon show.
Wait, oh,
Definitely
yeah.
not.
It's like, wait,
Definitely
which
not.
one?
That's my life.
I think as you show up, Issa's like, "Oh, good. Sorry, I had a coffee for you, but I gave it to Ivy instead." Question for
good.
future drinks though. What is your coffee order?
Diet Coke or Monster Energy.
Oh God. Okay.
At this point, Johnny is like slowly pushing his undrank coffee towards Marrow.
I do drink it. How cold is it?
Probably
been
pretty
an
cold
hour.
at this point.
Yeah. I drink it, but I gag the whole time, just like
Mm.
Do you actually make that noise?
yes.
Johnny's
Also, it's
just
hard.
like,
It's hard to
Thank
chug through the.
thank you. I was trying to be polite. I couldn't do it.
You can just say you don't drink it, and I'll drink it later. God, I could just stuck it in the fridge for later.
Bring it into hot tip. Bring it
Oh.
into the bathroom and then pour it down the drain.
Or you just save it.
That-
Tell me
that's a
for
good
later, and don't
idea.
waste it.
But then
But then
I thought
it's-
that was bad to like scorn a gift.
Yeah, it's not.
Just be
it's
like,
not
"Oh, sorry, I
polite.
don't like coffee." I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever." Like, I don't fucking care. Like,
I love how sweet Johnny is turning out to be. Just sweet and like
I know.
very. I want to protect this. Yeah.
I was gonna try and have a little moment with Johnny, but I do want to like interrupt the conversation while you guys are just talking about coffee and be like, so okay, hold on, Marrow, you killed somebody last night?
Killed is such a strong word.
Cool.
We don't know if he's dead.
He was
Wait.
alive when I left him.
I'm sure
Ah.
they were. I'm sure they deserved it.
In my defense, he had a gun, or rather, was trying to get to his gun.
Okay. So what's our plan here?
For what?
Like, what happened to Elijah, this guy that attacked you all?
He got away.
Do you
He fell into the heck mouth.
want to go after him, or
He has portals, so we really don't know how to find him.
He finds us.
And he may be from the rift.
what's that purple token I got, by the way, Michael? I forgot.
Oh, I think just the nature of how that was going to work, I wouldn't worry about it. We're not going to end up using it. That's one of those
Okay.
things where once in a while we can kind of, if someone wants to do like a retcon and add some stuff
Oh, I see.
previously,
Okay.
it's one of those that the nature, it's the difference between the nature of spectaculars and because we're doing a lot of sort of slice of life also. People
Okay.
hanging out, having that time, which is cool. It just doesn't give us those time for that as.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right. I was just curious. All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Out of curiosity, on your superhero-y stuff, is there like an area you patrol? Are you listening in on stuff? Like, what do you do as far as when you're looking for people to help, criminals
That's-
to foil?
That's kind of what I'm leading to here, because I think that we are just fresh off the boat, so to speak, in terms of this like becoming a thing that we're doing together.
I know
okay.
I know Tommaso monitors a lot and will text me if he sees something that would be good for our image. I know Issa said that she has a police radio in her ear at all times.
yeah,
don't
she
know.
actually is. She before she met the crew, she was actually a vigilante. So she
Yeah.
actually would like do her own patrols, but like in like the various neighborhoods that she was wind up in.
And so far we've
Marrow just
kind
kind
of
of wanders at night. I mean, this provides structure, but sometimes she just goes out there because also ex-vigilante.
and it
Yes.
just seems like villains keep falling into our laps.
Almost like it's a plot device.
I know.
That's kind of what I'm leaning to, though. Is like kind of like, what should we do now? Like, should we go look for the bad guy? Should we go look for bad guys? Should we start actually like patrolling? Like, I think Ivy's in her personal space. They feel really like after last night, I need a team. I can't do this shit on my own. Like, I'm definitely useless by myself, kind of thing.
Does Ivy tell us what happened?
No, definitely is not going to say anything unless like pressed. I think they'll keep it quiet because of how embarrassing it is for them.
Hey, I exploded, man.
But you killed the guy. I almost got killed.
Notice how Johnny has not told Ivy yet about burning a man's hand to his gun, or gun to his hand.
Wait, excuse me? Ivy says, wait, I heard that.
I don't know. We could go back to where it all started and start doing more dock patrols. Feels kind of risky to just keep scoping out Blake Industries after we just broke a computer, etc. And the dock seems like they got stuff going on, so that's something.
I'm game for anything, honestly. I feel like we all need some good heroing right now. We've had a lot of just negativeness, and we could use a win.
Yeah.
Also, some good PR wouldn't hurt.
I just want to tie somebody up and throw them in a paddy wagon.
You missed last night.
I don't think this.
We tied somebody up and I beat the shit out of them. Getting information.
God damn it.
Has the Marrow stuff made the news yet? Because a lot of people saw it.
Well, there's some things. There's lots of stuff like that that happens. So yeah, I mean, there's like a superhero blotter thing, and it's on there along with a bunch of other stuff that happened last night.
See, that's what's good about the fact that Obsidian and Ice costumes are kind of similar, and the all black is that no one's like Johnny's team. That one extremely specific person from Johnny's team is up to some shenanigans. Said it's just somebody in a skull mask and all black. Were they a hero? Were they a villain? Who's to say?
Not the dead guy, that's for sure. He didn't die.
He's not dead.
Well, the GM just said he was.
All right, well, we'll deal with that later.
No, he was just cut up.
Yeah.
And crying, if I recall.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Isa's like, I mean, I can start scanning the radios and see if I can hear anything. If y'all want to just do some vigilante work today.
Yeah.
Does Johnny's apartment have a balcony?
Yes.
With how high up is it?
It's kind of on the ground floor, so it's just kind of like a little fenced-in back place. So it's not really a balcony, but Johnny calls it a balcony.
It's like a tiny patio.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be like, yeah, Issa, or yeah, I know you're Issa. I forgot. It's so confusing. Which ones I forget. Yeah, Issa, I think that's a good idea. I just feel like we need to do something together. We need to do some team building exercises or something.
And I think Issa goes to her backpack and grabs out it looks like little AirPods, and just puts them in and sort of like goes starts drinking her coffee as she's sitting on the counter again, and it's just like sort of staring off into space listening. Can I get something? Do you need me to roll something, Michael?
You said you're doing what?
I'm starting to scan the radio stations or the radio.
No, you have to roll for this. Yeah, as you you kind of scan through, and actually, it seems like close to, not too far from your apartment, actually. Over by Marconi Plaza, there actually seems to have been like a little bit of a gang warfare that seems to have broken out there. They're asking for some cars. They're also saying that there is super involved.
Hey, I got
Mark-
something. Marconi Square, or Plaza. There's a super involved, some sort of gang stuff.
There's a gang shooting.
All
Makes
right.
sense.
There's a
South
fight
Philly.
taking place there right now.
Are we going?
Let's go. Where's Johnny's apartment? Did you figure that out?
Where is this map?
Oh,
Marconi was our worst
Wor-
president. If
World
I do say so
Expo?
myself.
I can tell you. Well, I mean, I don't know if you already had a spot.
I'm gonna throw the thing back in the chat. It's on the Discord, but
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Beggartok Philly, baby.
Okay. Did we ever put where Johnny's apartment is?
we've only put a couple things on there.
Issa's apartment is very close to Marconi Plaza. I was gonna actually say that Johnny's apartment would be in like Northern Liberties or Fishtown, because those are like the up and coming, or really like well off like hipster neighborhoods,
Down.
which I assume Tommaso would buy him and get him an apartment in one of those areas.
I don't think, like, yeah, if you got a place you want to put something, like put at any point if you want to put down stuff on here, you can.
Where would that be exactly?
Northern Liberty. I'll drop a pin.
Okay.
Well, if I can.
If I have to be honest, I think Marconi was our worst president. He's
There you go.
canonically president in this world now because I just said it.
So it's in the northeast section, just above 676.
Also, where would the school be?
Mm.
That could pretty much be anywhere, but probably I would say if it's like some kind of board, it's a like a prep school, right?
Yeah, and it's based off of
Okay, so there's Johnny's apartment up by Fillmore.
If we're staying like realistic with it, I'd say like here.
Yeah, it's based off of the Sidwell. I based it off of the Sidwell Friends School in DC. Because hopefully she doesn't see this, but some of the most irritating people I've ever met went to the Sidwell Friends School, which is in like near Cleveland Park. It's more like near McLean Gardens, but it's like near Cleveland Park in DC.
Okay, so up here is mine on like Widley Street. So where would the incident of gang stuff be occurring, Michael?
So
By my apartment.
Where is yours? Have you added it to the map?
Yeah, I added both the school and Johnny's apartment. So
You have to refresh it for the stuff he added to show up.
using my executive
there we go.
privilege.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually fairly close to Iz's place. Issa's place rather. It's down there, Marconi
It's the
Plaza's.
green square just below Issa's apartment.
All right. Gonna get in the. Are we taking the Impala again?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Issa quickly gets dressed and is like, all right, let's go.
Johnny just like takes off his pajamas and his uniform is already on.
Johnny's uniform is actually tattooed to his flesh.
No, it's just like he always makes a point to put it on in the morning, even if he hasn't like. He'll take off his pajamas, put on the uniform, put his pajamas back on if he's not ready to go somewhere, just so he's always ready.
Mood.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll.
All right. Yeah, as you get down there, there's been some gunshots that you hear when you're getting closer. And the place itself, the park itself has got a cordon around it. Well, the police have set up there. As you kind of get close, you notice some large blades are sticking into the side of some of the cars. And there's been an ambulance there for at least a couple of like civilians and officers and such. And there is there are some firing into the park, but further inside of it is where the gang members have been fighting.
I believe there are a lot of trees in Marconi Plaza. So as soon as we get there, Ivy is going to hop out and just kind of like ascend into the trees and just kind of like move through them to get over top of the situation and kind of like scope it out. I'm assuming that we have headsets or little
we just do the everybody is able to be in communication with you unless something happens or you turn it off. Go ahead and assess the situation as you kind of leap up to take a quick look.
Oh, I did really poorly. What am I adding to that? Nothing or
it's your roll plus your superior.
My superior is holy fuck. I rolled a 1.
Well, go ahead and mark potential.
Holy shit.
So as you're getting up there, the one thing you do see is you see that there are 2 different gangs. You can sort of tell by the colors that currently there's like a area of the park which has got like, is there something there with like a statue and fountain and stuff? Looks like some open grass. One of those areas where they've taken up different sides of it because the police have they haven't cordoned off the whole thing yet. One of them though has got like, you see like some blades and such that he's kind of like firing from his body. Looks, and it just kind of goes, fuck you looking at? And then like, from his arms shoots out these like revolving, like almost buzzsaw like blades.
Oh, that's like Issa's kryptonite.
What?
I mean Ivy's kryptonite. Sorry.
Oh. I was like, which one?
To be fair, you are a human person. Somebody who could shoot chainsaws out of their hand is technically your kryptonite.
True.
That is true.
Yeah.
Can I do a defend? Can I like run up and like try to like knock those out of the way so they don't?
Yeah, go ahead and make a roll plus savior.
Oh god, what's my savior? Hold on. Oh, I need actual dice too. Shit. I'm so used to playing a roll 20.
And then we'll also.
Oh no, it's fine. It's a 0. It's the bueno. I got dice right here. Come on, gay dice.
Gay dice are the best dice.
That's an 8.
All right. Before we do that, one thing we've forgotten real quick.
We gotta do team.
Yep, team. So we start off with 1. So it's going to add 2 to the team. Leader have influence over everybody.
Am I a leader?
Yeah.
Yes. And I think you do now because I was the holdout, and I think I gave you
Zaylin, and Roslyn, and
influenced
Johnny.
by Obsidian. That is correct.
Yep, I got influence everybody.
Everyone has the same purpose in the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Gas and.
So, 1, 2,
2
3,
bubblegum.
4. Anybody mistrust the leader of the team?
Not right now.
No.
All right. So your starting team then is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
So as you rush in, because 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the 5 plus the 1 normally. All right. What was your roll again?
It was an 8.
All right. So with the defend, either
I expose myself to danger.
okay.
So I actually take the hit.
Oh.
Oh, that's fine. Like maybe like one bounces off because you said there's 2, and the other one like I try to like move in time to like knock it away, and instead it like nicks me in the arm or something.
Okay. Check it. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the choose. I would say go ahead, take a condition as it strikes you as you're on your manage to get it away from.
I'm always angry,
Ivy?
Captain. That's a secret.
Okay. He just goes, "We got some supers," and like the gang members at that point, there's just sort of a thing. One of them looks over and goes, "Can we work together? Because I think we're gonna have to."
I think Johnny at this point is gonna want to like kind of split the 2 gangs in half with his fire, just like make a line between them so that they can't work together against us, and maybe we'll stop firing at each other because now that they're split. So would that be unleash your power?
Sounds like it. You're basically trying to stop them from coming together.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said they're on opposite sides of the fountain, right?
Yeah, they
Cool.
kind of clearly been in a fight, but when the police arrived, they stopped kind of dealing with each other.
Cool.
And said, we got to deal with this now.
So, Johnny, pro tip: the fountain in Marconi Plaza has a statue. I believe has a statue of Christopher Columbus on it, unless they did remove it. So, you destroying that would be great.
Considering I just rolled a 4, we could say I did. Because I think this is gonna go horribly wrong.
Well, y'all get to mark plenty of that. All right, so on that miss, as you come in, it's like the flame goes through. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay that long. However, it does gain you a whole lot of attention that you did not necessarily have just a moment ago, and then fire starts. Like they start opening fire in your direction.
Oh god.
Do you have any conditions marked?
I do not at the. Yes, I do. I have angry.
All right, go ahead and mark another condition as they are firing. How do you react to that?
I guess I'm gonna mark afraid because I'm being shot at, and I don't have like supernatural defenses. I am very like. I'm gonna try to just like. Since I'm being shot at, I kind of want to put up a wall of fire in front of me just to like try to stop the bullets. I don't know.
Was that you kind of put the wall up, and are you retreating to a place where you can't be shot at as easily?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna kind of try to get behind a tree
All
or
right.
something while also putting up a wall of cover so they can't actually see me.
And Zaylen.
Okay, I'm going to unleash my power. I'm gonna do a thermal attack on them, on like at least one side of the gang.
All right, so it sounds like you're actually you're directly engaging the threat.
Yeah.
Okay, on that one,
right.
Yeah, as a thermal attack, roll plus your danger.
Okay, 1 second. Let's see. 7.
All right, pick one. So you're gonna trade blows. You either get to resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten them.
I want to frighten them.
All right. So yeah, as you do this, like you take a couple shots, as they kind of ring out next to you, but you said like a thermal wave.
Yeah, like just like thermal blast.
Okay, so the thermal blast. You catch like one like one of the groups of the gangs, catching them all up. They back to the right. And they're kind of like knocked on their ass. They go just kind of like falling back, and then there is kind of like a lot of like yelling and screaming from them. They are essentially going to be a little bit cowed, at least for the moment. Mara, what are you doing?
Can I either pick up
Oh,
where
Zaz.
Yeah. Can I either pick up where Ivy left off and assess the situation, or if that's too boring that we're all just trying to assess the situation over and over, like try to pierce the mask or something?
Well, I would say fictionally, what do you do? If you just want to let me know first fictionally what you do, and then we'll go to the.
I kind of just want to be like, so what seems to be the problem here?
Okay, so I think in this case, pierce the mask would be quite enough. But I think you're taking that time to like assess the situation while you're trying to distract a bit. Which they're in the combats that that's not worth that much. Go ahead, roll superior.
How are we all doing tonight? Please, God. No, okay. That's plus superior, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think. Oh fuck! I forgot superior, not savior. That's not good.
Remember, y'all do have team if you want to use it and help. Say what you're doing.
It's a 4, so I don't think even with team that would help that much.
No.
Y'all are having some troubles.
I thought pierce the. Oh, wait, is it? Are we doing pierce the mask? Or are we doing
There's not enough here to pierce the mask. I'm assuming you're trying to at least get some attention so you can kind of try to assess.
Yeah, I forgot I wasn't savior because my savior is really good and my superior is really bad.
Yeah, so in that one, as you go, Buzzsaw, the one just sort of looks your way and goes, yelling fucking with shit you shouldn't be, and then just a whole bunch come flying your way. Go ahead and roll for take a powerful blow. Roll plus conditions.
Oh boy. And we're trying to get why? Why are you high now?
Oh no.
Okay. Okay, good. We're only okay. It's not great, but we're down to one condition from last time, so that's only an 8.
All right, choose one. Do you lash out verbally, provoke it like as you get hit with like several of these blades that just come flying past you. You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. Give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or do you struggle past the pain? Mark 2 condition.
Not doing that one. We do not need 3 conditions up in this bitch. Issa, would you like to do something dumb?
Always. That's the name of the game.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna try to inspire Obsidian to fuck their shit up.
Or that's not inspired. This is also lashing out. Because remember,
okay.
the thing you're doing is of taking that. What do you say or do to motivate Obsidian to maybe do something foolhardy?
I guess lashing out can be fun too. Obsidian, you're supposed to be team leader. Like, I know we all pretend like it's Johnny, but you're team leader. Like, get your ass in there.
Well,
I have like
that's a good one.
That also sounds so like. Is this provoking to a foolhardy action, or I can definitely see this using the influence to inflict a condition? Does Marrow have influence over Issa?
I don't think so. Do
No?
I? No. Oh no, I do. I have an influence over Zaylin and Obsidian.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like you're using your influence to inflict a condition.
All right, then let's give you a condition. Let's throw insecure in there.
Oh, son of a bitch! She
Yeah,
hates that.
It's not a good one.
That is
But
not a favorite.
It makes sense aesthetically.
It does, and yeah, I think Issa is just gonna like give her like a.
Sternum, and it contains 3 buzzsaws.
I feel like bouncing around your ribcage.
They're just like fully like I made like a shield, and they're just like. Oh.
I froze up for a second, so I didn't hear what Issa said or did.
Oh, I think Issa's just gonna like look over to Marrow and be like, "Fuck you," and like runs in and like as the buzzsaws are going, she's gonna do her very like train thing where she's gonna start using the buzzsaws to like jump off of one of them and like jump between them and like just go to attack.
Just straight up going after buzzsaw.
Yeah, just punching them,
like,
them in the face.
Like off those buzzsaws, make your directly engage.
All right. Do I have anything that blocks directly engage? No, that's afraid. Okay, cool. What is my direct? Directly engage is danger. That's a +2. 7.
All right. With the 7, you're going to trade blows. Either resist or avoid, take something from him, create an opportunity for the allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I'm going to create an opportunity for my allies.
All right. So go ahead, take another condition. You're going to inflict one on him.
Oh, God. What is good? I don't think afraid because I think that's the last thing Issa ever is. Guilty or hopeless? I'm gonna go with guilty because she probably doesn't think like, am I a good enough leader? Like,
that works.
I'm a fraud.
we all are.
We all are.
That's what teenagers
Mainly
are.
Johnny, though. Mainly Johnny.
Hey, don't you dare gang up on Johnny. We're all equally frauds.
Right, so true. The opportunity is actually going to be connected to what he's going to do for his villain move. Because you put angry on him. As he goes, and then as he kind of falls backwards, and actually kicks him so he falls like kind of half in the fountain, and then over it, there's that statue of Christopher Columbus kind of looming over him. And as he kind of hits the side, goes over, suddenly he just fires a ton of those things into the base of it, and the entire base sort of crumbles. You see the statue fall underneath something. He just goes, "Run, run, get out of here, get out of here!" And then like it's gonna be an opportunity while both sides of those gangs starts running for the hole that he just put that goes into the sewer system underneath that area. Now they're not there yet, but they are on the way. What is everyone doing? You now have an opportunity.
Is it my go?
Hey, whoever.
Yes.
Okay. I hope that my labels are correct. I just refreshed my character sheet and the things were all over the page for some reason.
Shit.
Which is weird because I locked them last session. Anyway, I think that they're right, so whatever. I'm just letting you all know. Ivy is going to be, what is the move? Be the monster. And
Here we go.
Going to become the image that was shared to us in our little group. As Ivy's going to kind of, right now I'm imagining Ivy is kind of like in somewhat human form when they climbed up in the trees, and then like they just have like vines and stuff like all throughout the trees, like tendrils, as they were kind of like moving through the trees, almost like a spider. But and then the blades came at them and all the shit happened, and then they start to turn and run, and Ivy's gonna just kind of like almost like a bullet just like shoot out of the trees and just form into the mass giant creature and just like slam into the entire party of mobsters.
All right. That seems like, I mean, it's in some cases directly engaging.
Yeah.
Probably a whole bunch of them.
So, but because I'm using this move, I'm rolling plus freak, which is +2.
Nice.
That's an 8 + 2 is 10.
All right. What is that?
On a 10 plus, I get to choose one of these. They also, on a hit, they're thrown off and make themselves vulnerable, or they flee. And I get to choose, and I have to choose one of these other things. Okay. So I'm going to choose. Can I make this a positive? I break something I shouldn't have.
Let's see.
The statue of Christopher Columbus.
Oh no, the statue of Christopher Columbus just like got just got demolished.
Oh shit!
That whole bottom got shot out.
All right, then you know what? I'm
gonna accidentally repair it.
Yeah, no, please don't.
That would be something you shouldn't do.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna take you frighten others that I had not intended to scare. Probably like the EMTs or other whatever, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I hit. I believe.
Yeah, it's yeah. So you'd roll what? You said a 10 again?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So as this happened, and it just kind of stops all of them as they're sort of like trying to like head in there to escape. I'm assuming you want to kind of have them pause and be a little helpless instead of.
Yeah, I think a lot of them. I want a lot of them to just be like.
Yeah, they're like, and they basically just sort of like freeze up at that point. But then you also. There are lots of cameras such on you as they see you turn massively, and there's other people going to be a little freaked out about what it is you actually are. Who's taking advantage of?
Is Bonesaw behind Ivy now, like between the gangsters, and is Ivy between the gangsters and Bonesaw?
Bonesaw is sort of like still like is picking himself off of the ledge, essentially, like off that because he hit the thing. They're all trying to like rush in, while he's kind of picking himself up from where he basically sternum hit and had a little bit of the wind knocked out of him from the railing.
I think at this point Johnny wants to do like his torpedo where he just like goes full fire and like slams into a guy, and he's gonna try to do that to Bonesaw just to like get him away from the hole, number one, and number two, do some damage to him.
All right, and that's the directly engage, or is that a special move?
It's not a special I have, so it'd be directly engage.
All right, roll plus your danger as you just fireball.
Yeah, literally
fireball.
Oh, that's beautiful. What's my danger? All right. That is a 10 on the die.
All right. You would trade blows. Do you resist or avoid, take something, create an opportunity, or impress, frighten, or surprise?
I want to resist their blows because I already have 2 conditions. I can't afford another one. And then I think I want to take something from them. I want to take away their opportunity to escape. Like
Okay.
now they're stuck. I want to hit him, do the damage, avoid his counterattack, and knock him so far away from this hole that he's not able to get back in easily. Like he's gonna have to now go through the team to get away.
Yeah, so you manage to sort of knock him away, and as he sort of kind of rolls stuff and hits, and then you've also put another condition on him. It just starts like firing out, but he's actually like firing kind of towards where one of the crowd is. There's a place where there's like some construction workers on one of those scaffolds, and as it goes out, it says hits part of the scaffold, and you see that a bit of it kind of falls away, and then there's one of those what was originally just a walkway on there just kind of falls and is turning into a ramp that a few people on it are definitely not ready to be taking, because the bottom of that drop is going to be not good.
All right. Well, I had a thing I was gonna do, but we're not doing that anymore. It's time to do civilian saving. Ivy was gonna be so cool. Would it be like I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go over and try to help those people as best I can. A bone net, or just kind of Doc Ock climb up there and try to get them. I guess I don't want them to go in the bone cage because they will be it will not be good PR for us if they go in the bone cage.
Can your bones grow in length?
Yes, it's not just my bones. I can kind of.
Can I do something?
Sure. If you have a better saving plan than I do, go for it. Yes, go.
Can I use my mind of their own powers to try to do like Professor X, like freeze them in the air and like bring them down slowly?
What does the mind of your own do?
Your powers evolve and mutate when you're facing an obstacle or threat that your powers would not be able to deal with. You can mark a condition to gain a brand new abilities, adapt to the situation. You lose the new powers once the danger is gone.
Sounds good.
All right. Would I roll just my dice or add anything?
Yeah, I would say go ahead, roll unleash your powers, roll plus freak.
Okay, that's good.
As you go.
Okay, so freak. 10.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna work real well. So yeah, you're tell me how you save the ones who were starting to slide down.
If it's starting to fall, I scream. I no, and I put my hands out and suddenly that they're frozen in air, and I can draw them back from the wreckage to a more safe location and set them down slowly, on the ground.
Right. And then Marrow, you said you were gonna.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna describe what it is, and then hopefully you'll tell me if I picked the right move. Oh wait.
Well, what I always say with PBTA, don't worry about the basic moves, just the ones on your sheet, because if you just illustrate what you do as opposed to picking from a menu. But sometimes it'll be like, well, is it this? But you can go, that's not quite what I'm hoping for. Then we can kind of talk about, well, what would make it that way, or I might just go, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. Also, I just realized I probably can't do that one anyway, but I'm just going to try to we have an audience at this point, right? There's people who are watching, probably phones.
Oh yeah, there's definitely people in the buildings around.
Yeah. I would like to, I don't know if I actually do trap him in any way, shape, or form, but I would like to try to get on top of Buzzsaw or whatever his name is, and kind of pin him with my Doc Ock bone situation. And take a little bite out of them, a little bit. Not really, just get some teeth on them. They're dull, don't worry about it. Just to establish dominance a little bit. Oh, another kitty.
Okay, you're going to establish dominance by jumping on top of him, getting him with your bone, and then a little bit of biting.
Just a little.
Just give him a little bone.
Little bite.
Just a tip.
Smidgen of the bone.
Just the
Just a tip.
kitty friends.
Just the tip.
Look at them. They
It's cat
don't like
friends.
being well.
I
That
can
one
see-
likes
I-
being held.
I can see that basically. It seems like you're basically trying to like sort of pin him and get him down there because he'll be.
That's not what we're about to do. What we're about to do is I want to
JR.
turn to the crowd
JR.
and say, we didn't choose to be like this. We were born like this, gray and green and with weird ass teeth. That wasn't something we picked. That was something that was thrust upon us. Somebody here had to wake up in the morning and choose to put on a sleeve that shoots buzzsaws at people. That was an active choice that was made.
Wait, I'm sorry. I just realized something. That's not a power. That's like equipment on him, right?
I thought that was equipment.
No,
or is
no,
that
no,
his
it's power. Remember, almost
Damn
everyone.
it.
Almost everyone who has stuff this is just his power. Almost everyone who has
Doing a
these
power.
things-
I was like, Jesus Christ, what is William Blake up to that people can shoot buzzsaws?
No, this is his power. The
William Blake.
tech heroes and villains are very rare. I mean, they exist. They're usually kind of like, or they're equivalent of SWAT team or people who've gotten stuff. But most people that have something like this, it's a power.
Oh well, all right, cool. Never mind.
Well, it sounds like everything, maybe but that thing. But you said, what do you want from the crowd? What do you?
I'm trying to be like, look, we look different, but we are here to help, and we are heroes. And it doesn't matter who someone might have accidentally exploded in a residential neighborhood last night, they are still a hero. No one's specific. I could be talking about anybody.
So go ahead, make your directly engaged because you're basically trying to like get him in a point where he can't go against you, but you can do this, and he's almost like essentially out. And then the fictionally, you'll have said that.
That's plus danger, right?
Yep.
Help. 7, but my danger is -1.
Does anybody remember? You can use team to help y'all, and more than one team can be used.
Since
Anyone?
Johnny is right there,
Mhm.
I mean, like Johnny just knocked him. Can Johnny like still be in the process of coming at him that he's distracted enough to give a team to Nessa to get the hit in?
Mhm.
Like Johnny is still engaging him enough to draw the attention. I think that would work.
I think if other people want to help out as well, you can. Because at this point, like they're all a bit stunned and such. You've got a little bit of extra time. That takes you down to 4 team. You've got some more. Like I would say, if one thing here will take him out. This brings you up to what? To what? That plus 1 team.
7?
That plus 1 team brings you up to what, Mara?
8. I had an 8 -1 is 7, so that brings me back up to 8.
Okay. If 2 other people help, you could get to 10 if you want to have
Actually,
it.
I can just help out and use oh gosh, what is it called? It is called Won't Let You Down. When you help a teammate, you can spend 2 out of the team pool and add +2 to their roll.
All right. So one Johnny's been distracting Buzzsaw. Then what do you do to help add that +2?
Sorry, just remind me, what is Miro doing? Establishing dominance, is that right?
Yeah.
Just establish.
It's dominance, bone cage, bite.
Pissing contest.
Just a little nibble. Just a little bit.
nibble. I think Issa's gonna do what she does best and wreck somebody's face.
Do it. Kill him. Finish him.
She's
I
not
won't say
subtle,
that to
y'all.
Mara though.
Yeah, we're fine. We're good people.
All right.
Just holding them still.
So I'm definitely assuming probably avoiding blows on that with the now that you've got the strong hit. Avoiding blows, and I'm probably, it sounds like, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. It's basically cow everybody at this point.
Hell yeah.
All right, as you get down there, and as you come down and grab him in there, tell me how you either knock him out or leave him completely unable to fight back.
I wish I could do something. I don't think my bones detach really, because I was like, it'd be fun if he was in a bone cage and I could just like be like, all right, cool, he's safe.
They could
Uh,
if you leave them behind, because it almost sounds like some of your stuff does move away from you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the bone cages would be a bit much for me. Or I guess you know what? It probably just leaves me weak for the rest of the day. I think we complete the bone cage. It finally worked for once. Thank God he's a tech guy and not another strong bow. And then just detach.
All right. And yeah, and as you say all that, at this point, the rest of the gang that was there, that dude's kind of caught. The other people are sort of watching as you say all this. Police are coming in. A lot of the gang members have thrown down uh, their weapons and then gotten down with hands overhead. We want to use this time to take a bio break.
Yeah.
All right. We want to go 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Five's
Whatever's
good.
fine.
Five's
fine.
good.
Yeah,
5
that's good.
minutes.
I'm gonna
All
go
right.
eat cheese.
We'll go ahead
Yeah,
and do that,
cheese.
and we'll see you all in 5.
Bye.
And All right, and we are back.
Hi.
All right, the gang and the other ones have been they're currently being arrested. What are y'all doing?
I'm
What were you
Go
gonna
ahead.
say? Sorry.
Good, Steve.
Oh, I guess Johnny's just kind of trying to make sure that nobody's gonna try anything stupid with the gang people. Make sure nobody's gonna pull a gun at the last second or anything dumb like that.
Yep.
Well, they've got Ivy looming over them in like this hulking mass. So I don't think they're going to try anything.
I think we're all crowded together because I'm just standing near Johnny and I'm just whispering like, "Thank you for helping. I really needed it. Thank you for helping. I really need."
And as you're there, detectives Kinnick and Hughes, who have encountered before,
Not again.
kind of
Yeah.
come up.
Is that the woman?
Yeah, Lorenza Kinnick and then Cladwell
Oh
Hughes.
no.
They make your way up and just sort of like looking over all of you and goes, "Well, we managed to get him, not without a little bit of damage."
That statue was not important, and I think the taxpayers will be grateful for its immediate destruction.
Yeah, fuck Christopher Columbus.
I'm glad you decided you could make that choice for the
Agreed,
entire
Ivy.
city. We went through, you knocked him straight into there. You practically invited him to do all that destruction. What we should do is probably put it on all of you for showing up at a place where you're not a corp super team. You're not actually like licensed and bonded for this.
Weren't you guys
hey.
failing at this?
Yeah,
Michael,
we just did your job.
Can
How
I
we get a license?
can I attempt to use influence against this or to, like almost like intimidate, but not like in a scary way, just like shut the fuck up kind of thing because of the size of my being right now?
That would be.
I don't know how that would work.
Yeah,
But like
you know,
the way
it's not influence so much, but if you want to try to like use your make like let's do this. Let's make a
freak roll.
well. No, I could see provoke someone.
Okay. Because it's kind
So-
of like I'm imagining she's basically saying like you guys are just causing problems, blah 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 blah. And I'm just this massive hulking beast. And I just want to kind of like when she says something like that, I just kind of want to be like make a groaning like growl sound, like how dare you imply that we didn't do something good.
All right, make a roll against make it your plus superior. Actually, let's make your plus freak.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. I think what you do is essentially it's a provoke to shut the hell up.
Okay. Oh boy, I rolled an 11.
Yeah.
All right.
Terrifying.
Yeah, she just kind of backs off just a little bit. You're also like a little bit afraid of Ivy as she kind of backs off, and Cladwell kind of like he puts a hand on her arm and just goes, "Just be more careful next."
We will, officers. And you have to appreciate that it was an extenuating circumstance of a man who can shoot buzzsaws out of his hands.
At this point, Johnny puts his hand up. We're insured.
We are insured. I checked our certificate of insurance yesterday.
We have insurance. I made sure.
And we're gonna get your information because this will be coming out of some of your insurance, not all of it.
He just hands the Tommaso's card.
And she just, all right, we got them. And they're like, yeah, they've got like the power cuffs on Buzzsaw. As they're putting them all in the back of the paddy wagon. Goes, all right, we gotta rope off this scene. And just sort of looks and goes, and then like especially up at Ivy, and just goes, I don't think we need you anymore.
Ivy's gonna just shrink back to human size, like really slowly and like almost like intentionally grotesque, like in an almost intentional grotesque way to make it like really
Awkward.
yeah, and like just kind of be gross on purpose because they're a teenager.
And I think Obsidian's just sort of just like, but with goggles on so you can't see how like dull her eyes are looking
How
at
far
them.
back her eyes rolled.
Yeah.
Zaylin,
What?
how'd you do that?
I don't know. Same way I stopped that Solus guy that was hurting Issa that time.
It's amazing. You are amazing.
I don't know
He-
how I did it. It
And he just hugs Zaylin at this point. It's like, you are amazing.
I mean, to be fair, you also don't know how you became yourself, which is also a beautiful mystery. Some
Yeah.
things aren't meant to be explained.
And he's also gonna look at
Zalen's just kind of like warm and like just kind of leans the hug like,
There's a lot of people just like kind of staring at y'all from a distance.
do we want to make a public announcement? I mean,
Y'all
That's
can
what
go
hero-
ahead.
Aren't you required to do that? Because you were doing that a lot before.
yeah, but I kind of want the approval of the team before I do it.
Just go, yeah, you can go ahead, Johnny. I'm gonna go get in the Impala.
I have my tooth mask today, so I'll be in the photos.
Okay.
With the mask.
Yeah.
Tooth
Yeah, I got a
mask?
few. Because I have the
Is it-
little one and I also have the full face coverage one.
Like what's his name from Pokemon? Cubone.
But
Like you got the Cubone mask. Like,
Isn't that supposed to be like the skull of his mother or something?
It is.
Yeah.
This is- That's a
It's really
painful
fucked
birthing
up.
process.
Which then what was the mother wearing? The skull of her mother?
No, apparently like the theory is like the Kubone's mom dies and he puts it on his head.
Yeah, but
but
all
there's
Cubans
that's
have to
what
come
I
from
always
somewhere.
that's why I always get confused about Pokemon. It's like, yeah, but there's like thousands of Cubone. So like
Wait,
I
isn't
don't know, man.
Is
I
there a
don't know.
Pokemon who's like a ghost of a person?
Yeah, oh, there's
yeah,
many.
and Haunter,
There's some who
I
are
think Haunter and Gengar are
the
that.
one that's there's a few that are specifically the souls of children.
Wasn't Cubone supposed to be like
How do I get
The-
on this?
like the second
my
evolution
weird mask.
before Genghis Khan, but then they decided to make Genghis Khan its own monster, like Pokemon?
Potentially.
There's a Genghis
Yeah.
Khan Pokemon.
Yeah,
It looks-
Kang-
It looks like
Kangas.
a king. It looks
Kangaskhan.
like a,
It's
it looks like a-
Kangas.
Genghis Khan. It's kangaroo.
like
Okay.
a rhino kangaroo.
It's just not like use my power to take over most of the world.
This stream is now a Pokemon Theories channel panel.
Oh,
Welcome
Beans,
to
I'm gonna-
Game
I'm gonna
Theory.
have,
Welcome
I'm
to
gonna have to
Game
go
Theory.
because
I
like,
know
I only know
so
his
little.
first edition.
I know
Me
so
too.
little about Pokemon.
I don't know
Me
shit about
you
Pokemon.
you know more than I do because I don't know anything.
Y'all hear about this motherfucker? His name is Pikachu.
What?
What?
What's he do?
No. Okay. I
Yeah.
think at this point, now that everybody's kind of like approved, Johnny is gonna go do what he always does and like wave to the crowd and
And
like,
start
kinda
going off
just-
about Pokemon Theory.
just kind of like show off a couple of his powers and like sign a couple autographs
Yeah.
and just kind of like hype up the crowd in favor of the group.
Yeah, there are people who kind of rush in. Oh my God, Johnny! And then they like are like asking you to sign stuff. Mary, you said were you also going with the crowd?
But yeah. Yeah.
And Ivy was going back to the car.
Ivy's gonna go hop in the Impala and just kind of sit there and wait.
What about Issa and Zaylin?
I'm approaching the crowd too, like because I haven't had much crowd interaction, so I'm like, hi.
How destroyed is the Christopher Columbus statue?
It is like you'd have to go and, or if you look kind of down, that sucker hit the bottom of that thing and then just shattered into a ton of pieces.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was built by the lowest bidder. It looked.
It probably
Yeah,
was. It
I
probably
think
was.
I think Issa's just gonna go lean against the car then.
Yeah.
And like while like Issa's there, she's gonna like look over at Ivy like, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. And then Ivy's gonna get in the car, and Zaylin, you're getting in the car with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
sit in
that's
the car.
Zaylin was gonna go to the crowd.
Wait, Yeah.
Oh, you're dealing with the crowd?
Yeah, I'm in the crowd.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry. I thought you said the car.
Yeah,
Okay.
they said the car
No.
too. Yeah, someone's like, Johnny, blah, blah. And then there's people that kind of look over at Barrow, and there's one that she just kind of looks over at you and look at the bones and stuff and goes, that's sick.
Thank you.
Kind of looks like all that stuff you did, like, just make those? They just appear?
I mean, I grow them.
God, those are awesome.
Once again, thank you.
And
I know not everybody's powers is like the most aesthetically pleasing, but every power is useful.
except for Tim's. What does Tim do? Tim can raise the temperature 10 degrees in a 6-inch radius. That's it.
That's useful. Have you ever had really cold feet? Like just your feet are cold? Imagine if you could make part of your foot warm by 10 degrees.
Oh,
Actually, that could kill someone potentially. Just like your brain, 10 degrees hotter.
oh,
Ooh.
man.
I actually
This
had
is-
a spy character I'd made who's like had all of the abilities, the psychic abilities other people could have, except at such a low level because most people only had one.
Yeah.
And like one of them actually was raise it 10. Like you can make people feel more nervous just by making their face more flush.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah, and there's people kind of like talking there in Zaylan. There's a few of them, kind of like one of them's just like, "What are you? You
Hi.
hi." And there's the person's kind of looking at you. It's like, you got some unusual powers.
Oh, I don't have that all the time. That's part of the time. I things like things come and go sometimes.
It's cool.
But I can I can run real fast and I can like I can get hit a lot. A lot.
Someone pushes past him, and it's one of the construction workers who just kind of comes forward and goes, reaches out a hand and goes, I just want to thank you. We saw you get us down.
You're welcome.
You take his hand and
Thank
just
you.
like this awkward thing where you're just not sure what to do.
I like try to fist bump his palm like
Okay. Yeah, he
I
just,
learned a fist bump from
Turkey.
It's like
yeah, he and then goes, thank you so much. We were goners.
I'm glad I'm supposed to save people. That's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do.
All right. Anything else anybody wants to do before we get you all back in the car?
No.
I'm gonna take a few, just do a few selfies with Johnny and some people, whatever people want, just to
Okay.
kind of raise our profile.
Zayla, you see them joining in on selfies. Do you do that as well?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to do it. Like I'm I'm behind Johnny. Like, do I hide? Is that
No,
the
no,
hiding thing?
no, show your face. Show your face. They want to get pictures.
All right.
Zaylan, go like this. Yeah, perfect.
Cool.
All right. I think we're good, guys. Let's go back to the car.
Okay. Car.
Never never thought Johnny would be the first one to say that, but let's do it.
All right.
Johnny's growing as a character.
Yeah.
He's becoming less of a piece of shit.
You head back.
So
you got-
much character development.
Yeah, Kirby Issa, you're just like, or Ivy Issa, you're just like watching all of this happen.
Yeah. I'm just like sitting. I think I'm probably sitting on the hood of the car, actually, while Issa's leaning up against it.
And there are people taking pictures your way too.
I think East is doing like the cool like look off situation,
Just
not paying attention at all.
trying to look cool for the pictures.
Yeah.
Do you think I look cool for the pictures?
Ivy's just gonna like build a wall around her face. And just like almost like a big like riot shield in front of their
Hedge.
face out of
Ivy
like
builds a hedge.
yeah, out of plant, and just behind it, they're just gonna be looking at their phone.
All right, as y'all come back, you got Ivy's arms just going like this underneath this just head's just been built around, and Issa's staring off into the middle distance stoically. All right, y'all headed back to Issa's, or where are you headed?
Should we go to Issa's? I feel like it's the closest place.
True, but also there is still 4 of us.
Yeah.
Do we still need? Do we
I
still need to
can
drop
fit
it?
y'all
Drop
in
into
my.
the hex. Sorry, go ahead.
5.
She's like, I can still fit y'all in there.
True. All right.
All right, back to Issa's.
All right, you are headed back to
Pilot.
Issa's at one point. And Issa, you're the driver.
It's my car, of course. Yes.
Yep. And at one point, as you're driving back, you see like a plume of flame, and then something is rocketing itself towards your car.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna quickly like do some like maneuver shit to like drive it out of the way.
All right. As it's actually a rocket. It's not the car itself, but basically into the. It was actually fired like a little bit in front of where you were going. It's enough to actually like rock the car up onto its side.
Oh, they hurt my baby. They're
Yeah,
gonna
just
die.
kind of like up onto its side, and then it just, and you can feel the paint and scrapes and damage happening as as it kind of comes across, and then while this is happening, you see they are not dressed the same way as Super Busters were, but you see some people in like black tactical uniforms rappelling down some roofs nearby.
Oh shit! They were ready for us.
Do you know what kind of fucking mechanic we need to get for this thing?
Johnny is just gonna pop out and just like a flame slash for all those ropes to try to just make them all fall.
All right, that sounds you're kind of unleashing powers. Make your
Yeah.
I hope you're already fathers, because we are going to burn off your testicles.
That is a 9 on the dice plus 1 for my freak, so that is a 10.
All right, so it hit the button. They kind of, you see like legs kicking as some of them were a various amount of the way down, partly because you kind of go over. They were ready. They some of them hit fairly hard. There's others coming down. What are the rest of you? So you all are kind of sideways in the car. What are you doing?
Ivy's gonna. How is the door locked? Like, can I like pop the door open, or like how did Johnny get out?
I was thinking the window is smashed, so Johnny just kind of like shot out because I think we could see them. So I don't even think he got out. I think he just like leaned to the front of the car and just like made a haymaker with his arm to try to burn the ropes.
Okay,
I don't
so
think he's actually out.
I want to try and figure out the positioning here because we are on the side. Issa's definitely in the driver's seat. Johnny, you were you on the left side in the back?
No, I'm always in the middle in the
You're
back.
in the middle in the back. So I'm gonna
Honestly,
say I was on.
there's a decent chance Ivy's probably the biggest of the other ones.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
usually shotgun.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
then that's kind of what I was gonna say. I'm just gonna be like, I'm assuming the window is broken. I'm just gonna be like, Issa, sorry about this, and I'm just gonna like push my entire everything through the window on the ground and just like rocket the car up in the air onto its wheels, and then
I think Issa's just holding on, like.
which is probably gonna do some more damage to the car, but hopefully it'll get it onto its wheels, like just kind of pick it up and just drop it
All
on
right,
its
roll
wheels.
your unleash with your plus freak.
You just hear all those little car noises where you're like, is that good? Is that bad? Is something shifting? Is this you just shifting or is something breaking? I don't
What's
know.
hilarious, if this works, you've got Johnny like halfway out, like almost sitting up to just
Yeah,
you're
9.
You're 90 degrees.
I rolled a 9.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So with the unleash of powers, mark a condition. It's a little strenuous to do so.
Sure. I'm gonna take afraid, I think.
All right, as
That
it
makes
the car itself. So the funny thing is does this go straight past Issa's face through her window, and then just
No.
she's up. And then
Is it up on? Sorry, is it up on Issa's?
Yeah, but basically, yeah. East is closest to the ground, so if you just go straight through
Oh
that
yeah,
window,
then in that case it would have to be.
yeah, so East just goes, and then just
Yeah,
the whole
this
thing
huge,
goes.
I think
like, wall
you
of
should
vines.
like.
sucks in her breath and just holds it.
And then just
Johnny's now on his side.
Yeah, Johnny, you were probably grabbing hold pretty tight. Everyone else, you are now at least back upright. What are folks doing?
Is comfort and support like a long-term thing, or is there something I can say in
It
the
would
midst
take
of
a little
this?
bit. Like, yeah, that's not a quick
Damn it.
thing.
All right, never mind. I was about to be like, I'm gonna comfort you. Tommaso will take care of this.
What happened? I mean, we
Bad
flipped,
guy.
but like,
Bad guys.
let's go get him.
I don't know. Are we getting out of the car or no?
At this
Yeah.
point, while you're
Is
talking
the
about
car
this,
drivable?
yeah, well, it possibly
Drive!
we find out. Ivy,
Drive!
like right next to you, this someone appears there. It's the person. It's a person the other night that you took some of the stuff from. Like those drives
Shit.
from. Like right now, got a tactical underneath, like a trench
Bro,
coat.
I forgot I had drives.
Yeah, under the trench coat, and then there are basically like the face mask that he's wearing has no features on it at all. Just kind of appears and hand on your shoulder, got a gun in the hand, and goes, "Where are the drives at?"
I'm gonna say, oh brother, this guy stinks.
Ivy, what's going on?
Is it my is it my turn, or should I wait for the others?
No,
Okay.
pardon me. Like it'll like we'll throw things around, but occasionally there'll be something for a little bit. Like,
Okay. I'm actually gonna say that just because I really want to. And then I'm just gonna, like, the hand that he has holding me, I'm just gonna grow around it onto his other hand with the gun and just pull it and start to bend the gun back towards his chest.
all right, make your directly engage a threat.
Is that with freak or danger?
Danger.
Okay.
Oh, these powers are so
Holy
cool.
shit, that is a 13.
Whoa.
All right. Yeah, you get to choose two.
Okay. Sorry, choose two. I have to go back to the moves thing. I have this like all over the place here. Playbook. No, not playbooks. Basic moves. Here we go. All right. I'm going to directly engage a threat. Let's see. I'm going to frighten him, and also this is hard. I don't think I need to create an opportunity. I think we've got one. I'm going to frighten him and take something from them.
What do you
So-
take
More
His gun.
drives.
from? Yeah, so it grabs
Actually,
the gun.
I'm-
However, the gun he does manage to get off some fire there, so you will take a condition.
Okay.
As it gets it, you put a condition on him. There's a moment where then, as he just kind of screams, and you see like Ivy grabs the gun from, and then both of them disappear.
Oh shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the insecure condition.
All right, and we'll get back to you in a moment. For the rest of you, Ivy is just, like I said, wrap the arm, and then they just both vanish.
Oh,
What the
no.
fuck?
I do not like teleporters anymore.
I never like
Tell-
teleporters. Okay, so who do I need to punch right now? Because
Drive.
driving.
Like I said, you
Drive.
you also see the what look to be that the Merc company you see has actually got there's like a red patch that they've got with a line on it.
It's Hydra.
As like some of the ones that hit the ground, the other ones that were already there are starting to move in, and they've got guns.
All right, I'm gonna start driving. Is my car drivable? Is it?
Yeah,
Is-
it's a bit rough, but yeah, it'll work.
I think yeah, I'm gonna start driving right now.
Can I jump in and do something here as well?
Possibly. So you say you're starting to drive off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny just kind of like, since he's kind of like pinned in the middle, just kind of wants to sit up and just blast fire to try to like boost the car.
Oh no.
Well, it's at the back at least.
Out the back window.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
out the back window.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Make it unleash your powers.
This
Roll
is
plus
slowly.
three.
Oh god.
That-
Now this
Will
is
that
going to
boost
destroy
the
your
car?
back windows. By
I
the way,
don't know.
your back window
If-
hadn't been shattered.
If you fail this, you're gonna set the car on fire.
This feels like such a Johnny move.
I'm bones. I'm not. I'm not fireproof.
All right, the back of the car is now on fire.
Oh
as you
god.
go- yeah, basically, Zaylin and Mero, you're both in the back seat with him, and suddenly there's fire on like the back seat.
Was someone
while
on, was
you
someone
had
on the
moving.
trunk of the car?
The
Obsidian.
Impala's
I'm
now the
Is there a man on the trunk of the car?
Yeah, you just see Johnny set fire to the back of the car.
Obsidian. I'm gonna.
He's just going shit, 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 shit.
I'm gonna step outside the car for a second, if that's okay with you.
You're driving. She's driving.
She's driving.
Well, how much longer? For how much longer?
You said you are trying to drive away. You got some guns firing at you. Tell you what, we'll come back to y'all in a moment. We'll give Issa a chance to recover. This happened to me during Worldwide Wrestling. Ivy,
Oh god.
you appear in a bank vault, and you still have him kind of like tight on the arm. His arm is and he's like, "Ugh." And you does this, and you feel like a force pushing against you, like fairly hard. What do you do?
Do I feel it everywhere or in a specific place?
No, like he does this, and it's almost like a thing's punching you and trying to push you off of him.
Okay. I'm going to just keep growing around him completely. And as I do so, I'm going to try and like move what I'm growing around or move his basically slowly tying him up.
All right, so yeah, it sounds like you are still doing it directly engaged. Make a
Yeah,
roll
so-
plus danger.
Do that again. Oh my god. Not good. That is a 6, I believe. 6.
All right, there is no team here to help you. So yeah, as it does that, he actually just like manages to essentially separate the two of you with a fairly large, it's like a telekinetic blast.
Oh, I'm
Strikes-
sorry. Was that directly engage a threat again?
Yeah.
That was a 4 because I am afraid.
Okay. Oh yeah, I do remember those. Do
So-
2 things. I want you to take a condition and then take a powerful blow.
And do I also mark potential for that?
Yes.
Sweet. That is my 5th potential.
How many of you got like 5 potential today? There's been a lot of mixed rolls.
I only got 2 today,
Just got one today.
but I just leveled up. Or whatever.
Johnny's got
got
3.
3.
I got 3 so far.
Does it count as still counts a fail if you fail and then people help you? No,
oh,
right?
shit.
No, because it's basically what
Yeah.
happens at the end. The teams and stuff bring it up.
All right.
Okay.
I'm so close.
I'm gonna take hopeless as my next condition, and then I'm going to take a powerful blow. You said.
Yep. Roll
So
plus
I
conditions.
can. So I actually, because I am not my body, I can roll as though I had 2 fewer conditions.
Nice.
So roll plus conditions is +1. That's a 9.
All right. You get to choose one. Now there's no teammate that's up to use. You can give ground or struggle past the pain. Mark 2 conditions.
How many conditions can I mark?
I mean, how many do you have left? There's
2.
Oh yeah. So basically, if you have to mark a condition and you can't, that's when you're taken out of a scene.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
So basically, if you take 2, that just means you're full up. 1 more would take you out.
So what was the other one? Give ground.
Yeah, give ground. Your opposition gets an opportunity.
I don't love that, but I feel like I have to take that chance. So I guess what I'll do is I will, when he hits me with that powerful blow, I'm gonna like just completely release
Mm-hmm.
all of the hold I have on him. What is the vault open or is it locked?
It's locked. You got like some emergency lights on in here. You can see like there's the safety deposit boxes along the thing. You've got the table in the middle that you always see in a heist movie. I don't know if it really exists, but for our purposes, yeah, why not?
Is there any
Yeah.
kind of pad, like entry pad, alarm, anything inside?
Not that you can see, but you haven't had much of a chance to look around.
Can I use this chance to do that?
But you're giving him an opportunity.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
so it does, and he just comes forward, and there's a second gun that he's brought up, and is
God,
got
the
like
guns.
underneath sort of the chin, and just looks at you and goes, "Those drives, the friends are dead."
I will now use this opportunity to look around.
Assess the situation. I would say
Yeah.
we'll make you roll. Remember what it is. We'll come back to you in a moment.
Okay.
That's plus superior. Back on the street. Issa, you're just trying to peel out and drive?
I mean, like, if people are. Why do you have the Shrek movie, Nessa?
Why
It's
wouldn't
not the
she?
movie, it's Shrek 2, the video game for GameCube.
Oh,
And also, this
It's
is
fair.
this is the drives. Also, does anyone here have a GameCube and want
It's
Shrek 2?
It's actually Shrek 2 is actually the plot of our campaign. I don't know if you knew that. Michael has been carefully rewording
No.
every single sentence of the story.
Two funny things. I've only seen Shrek 1 and 3. I don't remember if I told you. I am partly responsible for Smash Mouth recording
Band.
the sound of Smash Mouth, that like sadder version. I am partly responsible for them doing a recording of that.
Hell yeah.
nice.
Michael, do you want to be sad?
Yeah.
I've seen Shrek the Musical between the times I've seen it live and seen it recorded like 8 times.
Wait,
Damn.
there's a musical?
Oh,
Yes, it's good. It's good. The
In-
music is really good.
In my
It's
theater
surprisingly
classes,
good.
I've used the behind the scenes stuff. They did a very good behind the scenes featurette for the.
Okay, so I think since her car is now on fire, I think it's not safe for anybody to be in the car anymore.
Right where the gas is.
I think she's gonna stop the car. She's like, "Okay, you're be out. Fuck it. Just
All right,
the
y'all
fuck
get
out."
out. You've got some mercenaries making their way in.
And then I think with that, she's gonna be like, "I am not in the mood," and start like punching and kicking
Okay,
and breaking arms.
make your directly engage, and then what are Zaylin, Morrow, and we'll get you two first since Johnny's stuck in the middle, and just set stuff on fire.
Are you allowed to preemptively take a defend someone role? We've established like pretty much yes, right?
Well,
I feel like-
you can set yourself up to defend someone if they need it.
That's a 12.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, what do you want to do if you directly engage?
I'm gonna resist and avoid blows, and I'm going to create opportunity for my allies.
All right, because some of the people there had been knocked down and just, yeah, this is correct. Do take if your failures take your all's potential. As you got to knock people down. Several all them had hit the ground when Johnny like sliced the bell ropes.
Yeah, they're still like sort of dazed. She's just gonna clock them straight in the jaw to like knock them out.
Mhm.
Because she's no holds barred at this point. She is.
Yep.
She's mad. Her
And, yeah,
baby's been destroyed. She's not happy.
You just start like just wading through a bunch of just beating the living shit out of folks. Zaylin and Marrow, what are you doing?
So are we able to like they're down, you said?
Well, there's still some up there, and there's also a couple up on the roof who weren't able to make the rappel down. Of like, there is a bank nearby, though you wouldn't know why that's important. But there's several buildings like nearby that they'd been on the roof.
I'm going to stick with my original plan then, which was basically provide kind of as much cover for Obsidian as possible, because Obsidian's great, but she is not bulletproof.
But she's great, but squishy. And then Zaylin, what are you doing?
I think I'm going to parkour up to the roof to
Parkour!
fight.
And
Fight.
are you then fighting?
I'm
up
gonna
there?
I'm gonna directly engage a threat.
All right. Yeah, as you got parkour, and head your way up, and then there's a couple of the ones on the roof, and make your roll.
Let's see, plus danger. Is my danger 6?
Okay. Unfortunately, as you kind of parkour your way up there, Wait, are you wading in and punching? What are you doing?
Thermoblasting.
Yeah, the thermoblast hits one of them that kind of knocks him and then just like slides him into one of those air ducts you always see on roofs in movies. There is another one though that kind of ducks in and actually like smacks you kind of hard in the sternum with the butt of the gun and then up in the face. Take a condition.
I'm gonna
then
take.
also take a powerful blow roll. Just roll plus condition.
Okay. One of my conditions is damage when marked. I had +1 to take a powerful blow. So I guess I'll take that one.
Yes, you want to roll low on take a powerful blow. You roll plus conditions.
Also, don't forget your potential.
Okay, yeah. And I do +1 with the damage. 9.
All right. You can choose one here then. Lash out verbally, provoke a teammate, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. You give ground. Your opposition gains an opportunity, or struggle past the pain. Mark 2 condition.
I will struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
All right. How many conditions do you have left?
Well, that'll back me out for the second time.
All right. Yeah. So now you are. Looks like you're maxed out. If you take one more, kind of get knocked out of it. Johnny.
Conditions are potential. Conditions. I have 2 conditions marked. 2 conditions. I have my potential is maxed out.
Oh, but is your condition like you only have 2 conditions? Or you had more than that?
No, I have insecure from last time and damage from today.
Yeah. Everyone's messed up.
Now mark 2 more because that's what you took for the take a powerful blow.
Oh, got it. Okay. I'll mark afraid, and I'll mark angry.
All right, and Johnny.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of like just slide out of the car. I imagine like he's like holding his head because the car just got rocked, and then he was not sitting when Ivy flipped it back, so he's just kind of like in a daze for a second, and then he is I think he's gonna just shoot himself up onto the roof to help Zaylin.
All right.
Like
And are you firing on your way down to try to take some people damage there?
Yeah. I think I'm going up there, and then I'm like gonna try to get the guy that just punched Zaylin and like get him away from them.
All right, make your directly engaged roll. That is +1.
Yeah. Come on, people.
Hey, Michael, quick question.
Yep.
When I fill my potential track, does this...
You can take it immediately.
Immediately, okay. And is a 6 a failure?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I got another 4, guys.
So I got 1 already in my potential track.
All right. Yeah, Johnny, as you kind of make your way up and you're firing, you see the one that just hit Zaylin. Start firing at him. The one that had gotten knocked backwards, like manages to wing you. Go ahead, take a condition.
He's gonna do.
And then make take a powerful blow. Roll plus conditions.
Oh boy. Shoot. 10.
All right. With a 10, 10 plus, choose one. Remove yourself from the situation, lose control of yourself or powers in a terrible way, or 2 options from the 7 to 9 list.
I think Johnny is gonna lose control here. Like,
always fun.
He is afraid, he is angry, and now he is insecure and slightly dazed from all the stuff there. So I'm gonna say he's gonna lose control of himself in a terrible way. And do I describe that, or do you describe that?
I trust you to describe that in a way that's not like I hit all of the people who are my enemies. Oh, that's such a bad way to lose control. I trust you.
No, I think like it's just almost like a supernova, like just fire in every direction, like takes out half of the building.
Ooh.
Like
catches a bunch of shit on fire. And I'll actually say, Ivy, there's a like everything, like there you hear explosions.
Does that
else.
potentially help Ivy?
Not at this point. I was saying,
Okay.
Ivy, here's the explosions. Yeah, you rolled a 6, you said, Ivy?
Yep.
Yeah. As you're kind of looking, and it just kind of like catches your knife just sort of up there, and he just goes,
Okay. So I advanced on my potential track, so I took 2 moves from the bull. One is thick
"Did you
and thin
advance? Oh,
skin.
you had one left over, or you had an advance already left over?
No, it says when I one of my things is mutate further and reveal another 2 abilities from any playbook.
Oh, so it'll powers and not moves.
Oh, my bad. I thought
Yeah.
I thought that was a move.
No, that it's. Let me check your thing because if it says ability is what you're talking there is like basically 2 powers.
Yeah, you can either take another move from another playbook or mutate further and reveal 2 new abilities.
Oh, then I will just take a move. I thought it was 2 moves. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
So I can
that
take.
will be super powerful.
Yeah, that's why I was a little like, this seems OP, but maybe it's just for me. So I
Mhm.
can take a move from another playbook. Okay, cool. Then I will do that, and I will just take one of the moves from the bull in the china shop. I mean the bull, which is in a china shop. I really wanted the other one, but I can wait on that. When I directly engage a threat, I destroy the surrounding environment, causing collateral damage even on a failure. So I am going to just become the beast, become the monster, and just go absolutely apeshit on this guy.
Yeah. freak
All
out.
right, make it roll.
Please God.
Come
on. That's plus freak, so 9.
All right. Was that the unleash powers? Or you
That
said
was
directly engage?
be the monster.
Oh,
That
what
would
is be the monster from the bull?
No, that's my own move. Be the monster.
Okay. Tell me what that does with 9.
That does on a 7 to 9, I choose 2. I hurt someone or break something I shouldn't have, and I'm going to say these are the 2 I'm choosing, or I feel like a monster afterwards, because nobody else is in here, so there can't be another person to scare.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to hurt him, and break something I shouldn't have is going to be the vault door, and I would love for in a china shop. Well, I guess it's a move. I can't actually. That can't be just. Oh no! It says when I directly engage a threat. So I don't know. Does that count?
Well, you were technically using your ability.
Okay, fair enough.
Engage.
Fair enough.
However, that amount of damage, it actually is like you just grow so huge that you just kind of go all through it, and then your plus with your tech stuff undoes the door and then just kind of rips it open.
That's kind of what I was hoping for. Yeah.
All right. He also goes and then he himself just disappears, leaving you in sort of there's a bank vault that you're in, just big and huge inside there now, and there is smoke starting to fill the lobby.
Take $60.
Oh no.
I would say, well, this happens outside. The Johnny is basically supernovaed, and there is an awful lot of like.
Am I still on the roof where he's going supernova?
Yep.
Okay, so is there money?
It's not just lying out. I think that I would imagine that anybody here worked in a bank.
They don't usually just leave it laying out.
Yeah, it's probably not just like on a table waiting.
Is the bank closed?
No, the bank is open.
Okay, so there's lots of people seeing me now.
Most banks actually don't keep a lot of cash.
They don't.
Like it's all digital, and if you make a withdrawal of like over $10,000, they actually have to get money brought in. There's never really money there. Now, like safety deposit boxes, there's probably shit in there. But as for like physical cash, most banks don't keep it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's
some,
some
safety deposit boxes are probably like lining the walls.
I want to rob the bank.
I say there's probably
no.
There's probably some, but it's not like right there.
Yeah.
Insurance will
Ivy's
cover
just
this.
gonna. Ivy's just gonna like as soon as the door like snaps open and she sees the guy disappeared, they're gonna turn around and just be like, fuck.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people just like one, and you can see smoke starting to fill the lobby. So outside, What are y'all doing now that the part of the building's on fire?
Ace
All right,
is still
go ahead.
kicking ass down below. Is there anybody else to kick ass, or are they all knocked out?
There are still some people up. What I'll say is you see some of them hit the thing and then they vanish out of the way. There's probably a couple more that you're able to get, but at this point, a lot of them are sort of teleporting out of the.
Michael.
Yep.
With my supernovaing, did I hurt someone or break something important to clear a condition, or does that have to be like its own separate?
The biggest
scene?
thing is that's more of a specific choice rather than you failed and did that because.
Okay.
Yeah, like you fail and did it is often what gets you in the place to get those things.
It has to be intentional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta hurt Zalen on
Okay.
purpose.
I have a question though about
Huh?
this. So Johnny's going supernova. Is he putting other people in danger?
Well, there's a lot of fire in the place. Like there might be people inside and stuff.
Okay. Can I take two? I'm gonna do something. I think it's gonna clear two conditions. So hear me out on this one, okay?
Mhm.
Johnny's going supernova, and I feel like the only way I can like get him out of this is by knocking him the fuck out. So I aim my hands, I blast him with a thermoblast to like basically like toward his head to like knock him out. So there's hurting someone or breaking something to clear angry, but it's also taking a foolhardy action without discussing with the team.
All right, Johnny, you cool with that, or what do you think?
I would actually say it's probably a good idea because Johnny has never let loose before, and right now he has no control of his powers. So like not knocking him out would just be very dangerous.
Tell us what
Yeah.
you do, Zalen.
I just seem like I'm terrified of him because he's my friend and he's on fire.
I'm literally a second son right now.
Yeah. So I aim my hands. I'm like, this might not do anything, but like I'm just basically just actually more than that. I'm gonna throw a punch at him because I feel like my thermoblast might not do anything, but I am strong and durable. So I'm like, let's do this, and I throw a punch and I fucking sock him.
Knock him out of the air. By the way, Johnny, how many conditions do you have left?
I have 3 marked, so I have 2 left.
Okay. Do you just want to say that knocks you out so that you're able to it takes care of your thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. As everyone else, we'll kind of do the cleanup here so we can get folks. We'll probably end here in about 10 minutes or so. Yeah, as it kind of takes you out, and like that little sun that was up above y'all disappears, though there's still fire on the building.
All right. Well, Isa's currently handling the douche canoes.
Mhm.
And sees that they're slapping like I guess the emblem to disappear. Is that right? On one of the knocked out ones, she's just gonna rip it off of one of them, just so she can have that tech for later.
Okay.
And sort of like throws it over her own shoulders just because she doesn't have anywhere else to put it right now. And is basically just like checking the damage and looks at Mara and be like, "All right, shit's on fire." And it sees all the fire up at top. She's like, "Oh, fuck us."
Do you have a fire extinguisher in your car?
And she looks at the car and I think this time it probably explodes just because of the fire. Probably built up by her gasket.
I will say it is not exploded. I will say Kirby, like your Ivy inside, suddenly this, psst, and then there's just like all of the sprinkler systems activate.
Mm-hmm.
Drink it. Ceiling juice.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does it? Well, I guess you wouldn't really be able to answer this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Does this guy's teleport seem like it's short range?
You have no way of knowing. The thing is I will say, as soon as you kind of get sort of outside the bank, you're gonna realize you're, not that far away from where they're at. But you don't know if it's always short range or if it's just
okay.
I gotta stop defending people. By the way, I gotta like wait, just pause until someone's getting punched in the face.
Yeah, generally defend is what you do is you throw yourself in front, help someone when it goes bad for them.
I know, but
yeah, I think Issa's gonna like start like tying up the bad guys that are down here and like waiting for and like stringing them up so the cops can come get them.
You hear the fire department on its way within a moment or two.
Yeah,
Ivy's got to get out of the bank.
I'm just gonna ask the fire department if they need me to like climb up somewhere holding a hose or something.
All right, I will say this because I've got to use the bathroom here in a moment. Are we cool with making this sort of end of the session for tonight?
I will say
Mhm.
Issa does find a fire extinguisher in a car, puts it out, and
Yep.
calls a shop.
Yeah, gets the car put out.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone just needs to decide whether you've grown closer into your own image of yourself or away from the.
I think I've grown into my own image.
Mm.
I'm starting to. That's why I took the bull in the China or the in the China shop move, is because I'm kind of feeling like I'm starting to just kind of embrace that I'm just a beast.
Ooh.
Love it.
All right, one label up and one label down.
Superior up.
I think I feel closer with everybody.
Who in particular?
All right, give influence to a character and then clear a condition or mark potential.
I don't know. I definitely feel like. Sorry about yelling at you, Obsidian. I feel like Obsidian and I did somehow grow a little bit closer. But you already have influence over me. I feel closer with Johnny as well, because I definitely am like more on his steez after almost creating a PR nightmare for myself, or maybe
Mhm.
potentially, knock on wood, still a PR nightmare. So
I
I'm going
did
to give
just hook
Johnny
into a bank vault. So
yeah. Well, that was on accident. But Johnny, you have influence over me now.
Ooh.
And I'm going to mark potential. I'm fine with keeping guilty for now.
Zaylin. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say I grew closer to the team. I'm gonna also say I feel like Rosalind and Johnny kind of got a little bit more of a rapport this time. Marrow came with them to like meet the crowd. It wasn't him by himself this time. Zaylin already has influence, so yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I am actually going to clear a condition because I have 3 of them and I don't like it. I'm gonna get rid of insecure. No, I'm actually gonna get rid of afraid. So I believe Issa, Zaylin, and Roslyn all have influence over me now.
Thanks. I think I feel I've grown closer to the team as a whole. I feel more part of it, and like some like I can trust them more. I'm going to clear condition as well.
Okay.
Who you giving
I'm clearing
influence to?
afraid. Oh, everyone has influence over me. So I think. I'm trying to think who I felt.
If they already have influence over you, they're the ones that can like move your labels.
Issa, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here. I don't want to mess up what you got going on. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna say danger up because you swung at somebody. I didn't see it, but I know you did it deep in
Mhm.
my heart's of hearts. And your superior down.
Okay, awesome.
And I think Issa grew into her own image, just because a lot of shit happened.
I love that Issa's a hothead. I just was like, I'm gonna start punching shit now.
You messed up my car.
This is my baby. And I gotta shift my own labels.
I do like how Mara was like, we're going to salvage this PR nightmare. And then the minute someone hurt the car, she was like, I will remove any chance you've ever had of children.
Right, was there anybody else? Is that everybody?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what do I move my label up on. I think I'm gonna move it up on freak. Here we go. No, I lost it. It got eaten. There we go. Okay, I found it.
All right. If you all want to let people know where to find you.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Mo. They she pronouns. You can find me all over the internet at Sandy Bezos. I do a lot of streaming in general. This week is actually finally getting a little bit lighter. So follow me on Twitter. That's where I post most of my stuff. I'll see you around.
I am Kirby, he, they pronouns. I am on Twitter at DTRPGS. That's disaster tourism. And I'm actually itch funding a ashcan for my upcoming RPG. So you should go check that out. disastertourism.itch.io.
I'm Sarah. I'm Powerful Week One on TikTok and Powerful Week almost everywhere else.
I'm Nessa. I'm Loch Nessa, LOCHNEASSA, basically everywhere.
I am Steve. I'm the Dragon X on TikTok. Thanks for watching.
All right, and I am Michael. I am Improv GM on Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. And have y'all a great evening.